Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a look here at Matic. My goodness gracious, we actually did hit that $1 mark. Congratulations. I have to open with this. Normally I like to hesitate to show this just because it's my day trading bot, but my goodness, look at this here. 61% from Matic, 36%, 69%, 21%, 44%, 36, 21, 21, 36, and 60. This has all happened in the last 3 hours. Okay, so our day trading bot has been scalping the holy cannoli, just a ton of money off of Matic. So congrats again to our community members. So happy that's working out well for you. What we want to look at here is just some new fib levels. We're going to have to update the fibs and just kind of get perspective on where this price action should go next. We'll look at some backend data here too for this coin and kind of see what's going on. So just quick heads up, I love teaching people to trade. Hope you can learn something today. Again, what I showed you earlier with those profits, that's part of my Crypto Cash Premium Plus group. Those are basically my day trading bot. But I also have swing trades that I manually send out as well. Those did extremely good too, don't get me wrong, but we didn't have any, no, actually we did have some swing trades for Matic, didn't we? There we go. Yeah, 83% in 1 month and 56% in 18 days. So cool stuff there. The graph, the list goes on. Honestly, it's just been a crazy, crazy amount of profit being taken. So Christmas came early and late. We'll just put it that way. So let's look at the backend data to see what's going on. This is kind of a zoom in here, but basically we can see lots of liquidation. We talked about this earlier, 93 cents. Not a ton of new liquidation levels here. I would say the shorts aren't super ballsy right now, which is good. They got smashed already. There's no reason for them to re-enter their position. Well, some still do, but either way, a lot of liquidation at 81 cents. So not saying the price is going to come down to that level, but if it does, just expect some people to be very upset with that. I would be too, because again, that's a long ways away. That's a pretty significant drop. I don't think we're going to see that. That's roughly a 21% drop. So just keep that in mind. That's a distant consideration. And by then, who knows? Those liquidation levels could be changed because obviously people could be closing their positions in profit, which I hope you do. If you haven't watched my channel or you're new to my channel, my goodness, if you're in profit right now, take some profit. Don't be super greedy. Not everything goes to the moon. You gotta, it's just, I'm sorry. It's a frustrating thing to see. Some people leave a lot of money on the table. It can happen. What you do is you take some profit, take most of your position size out of the equation. In other words, 60, I like 60, 65%, my first target. I adjust my stop loss to break even, let the rest ride. Keep taking profit as the price goes higher. Okay, awesome, awesome strategy. What's great about that is this exchange here, Bitunix, the exchange that we're partnered with. If you haven't used my link yet to register, be sure to do that. You get some awesome rewards. They actually have trailing stop losses and targets here, basically multiple profit targets you can set on the exchange. It's uncommon for most exchanges to offer that. So super, super awesome. Be sure to check that out. They're fantastic. Thank you, Bitunix, for the awesome opportunity. So when we talked earlier, nothing's changed here. We're ascending positively with our trend line here. We broke through this key level resistance I mentioned. I talked about the likelihood of a liquidity sweep in this upper level, and it's all been swept. Okay. So what does that mean? Does that mean the price is going to just drop really hard and come back down? Not necessarily. It means it could continue to run. So if we reverse our fibs here, we can see there's some levels here we want to pay attention to. This upper fair value gap from before, which was roughly how long ago? That was back in April. From April, there's a significant fair value gap, basically right here between 110 and 115. So I don't think this coin is done running. If it were to wick up, 1.272, that fib level there at about $1.12 is a really common area for the price action to go back to. Okay. So keep in mind, still in good shape there in that sense, but I think a probability of pullback is pretty low. If it does pull back, a lot of times it comes back down to sweep or not necessarily sweep the liquidity, but it comes back down to the upper range of that liquidity level and essentially uses that as a support level. It's a really common occurrence. So if this price does pull back, I would say 98 cents to $1 is just a normal bouncing point. If we want to look at some other bouncing points, we can kind of summarize here that we are looking at this 91, 87, and 84 cent mark. I'm rounding up a little bit on those, but those are some areas that I mentioned previously. This one would be probably the most important one, 91, because that was where the most recent high was. We could never close above that level on the daily time frame. Okay, so again, all the more reason to kind of just consider dollar cost averaging on the way down if the price pulls back. Emphasis on the word if, because we don't know the price is going to pull back. Okay, I know probably there's a lot of people who are like, oh my gosh, it's really overextended. I'm going to short this coin. Don't short the damn coin, okay, guys? I'm sorry, but it's just not the way it works. This is not the market to short. For one, understand your demographic. Most coins are going up. And for two, you don't just short something because it's overextended. That overextension means nothing in cryptocurrency. If you have multiple overextensions, different story maybe, but We don't have that yet. Okay, enough preaching. Sorry, let's wrap this up here. 4-hour time frame. We can see MACD is, stochastic RSI is swinging upwards. RSI is up over 70. This is a really, really good place to be. I love to see that. Most coins that are in this realm, if you will, are doing extremely well. Sorry, I just watched Lord of the Rings recently. You might catch some references. Either way, MACD is converging here. It's pretty solid, okay? Strong convergence on the MACD. That's actually a positive sign here. Again, I kind of refer to it as an MACD FU. The price like, nope, just kidding. We're not going that direction. Again, really good things here. Everything we're seeing here so far is all bullish behavior. I don't see anything that's massively overextended where we're only 8 hours into this 36-hour continuation. The price could literally continue upwards from here without reservation, okay? So really, there's 0 things we've identified so far as negative contributing factors. And you got to keep in mind, every time I do an analysis, I'm looking for reasons not to take a trade, okay? I like to reiterate that in most of my videos because you need to understand that, if you're itching to take a trade with Matic because it's taking off, you probably shouldn't take a trade because, first of all, you're doing it wrong. You're not basing it on an analysis. You're probably just basing it on emotion, and emotion is not really something you do with utilizing trading. What I'm getting at here is pump the brakes. Even though this all looks very, very good, there's possibility the price could pull back. Okay, we got to recognize that. And again, coins like this that move this fast, I prefer not to get in. I just don't like it personally. I like to wait for consolidation periods and some relaxation, so to speak. This is moving too fast for my blood. Having said that, we're at a 9+4. It's a bit of an extreme overtime. We can kind of see here. Price action comes up for a nice little flag pennant type of pattern. Price action breaks through. Likely to retest this $96 to $1 range, but there's no guarantees on that. Everything's looking bullish here. There's literally nothing we can see here that is bearish. If we take a look at our 15-minute on our CC golden indicator, we can see lots of good buy and sell signals. Again, my day trading bot does not use this strategy, but there's a lot of components that are similar. So if you are or have recently purchased my CC golden indicator, you'll know that it finds good entries and finds good exits, okay? It's commonly just what it does. Right now, we just had a recent sell signal, so I'd be hesitant to want to jump right into another long right now, okay? So to me, this is overextended in a sense. I'm only believing it's going to pull back because smaller time frames are identifying that. But at this point, I would say that it's probably best not to take a trade just yet. Consider an entry between $97 and $1. If the price continues to go higher, great. There's plenty more opportunity. But again, if you're not already part of our community, jump on into some of these trades here. Goodness gracious, scalping Matic has never been easier. So thanks again, Day Trading Bot. Appreciate what you do for me and my community. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Oh, very last thing, it's really important too. I think I touched on this, but you do have until the end of the year to effectively use my link to register to qualify for these benefits. Phenomenal exchange. If you don't use them, it's okay. It's all well and good. There's other good exchanges too, but they have no KYC, no VPN. It helps a lot with our US and Canadian members. So just, if you want walkthroughs, etc., that's all available on our Discord here. I even have instructions on how to set multiple profit targets, which I think is like the standard foundation of being a good trader. If you're not using more than one target, you're probably doing it wrong. Again, my personal experience, not yours. It's okay if you don't. But I think you'd be better off if you did. All right, folks, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks again. Bye.